Silent Hill TDS, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the 9 hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep, go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laughs in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. Hey. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Hey.
Give me a second, let me light up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, hosted by Mr. Modelo himself. You already know the name by now. You know what I'm saying? Wild Card Mark. You already know the vibe. Pull up, let's go.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark.
Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to another episode of I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, episode 299. Yes, 299. So if you do your math, tomorrow, our last show of the week will be episode 300. So yes, we breaking milestones over here. And as always, I'm your host, Wildcard Mar. And if you see my face, you see my homeboy's face, MJ from NJ. How you doing today, partner?
Yes, sir.
How's everything, man? Everything good?
Yeah, man. Another day.
Another fantastic day in the sports world. A lot of things to discuss. We actually got a couple baseball topics that needs to get discussed too. So
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we do. We got a couple. We'll have that talk in just a second.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Get out the preliminaries out the way.
So we'll talk some baseball topics. And then we'll talk some Tua. He finally comes out, has his press conference, and he had said that.
I thought you were telling me he came out.
No, he had his press conference, and he expressed that he was mulling retirement. So we'll discuss that. Of course, another night of NBA playoff,
which he should have.
Yeah, he should have. Yeah, we'll definitely get more in depth in that, and then of course, another night of NBA playoffs. So we'll definitely chop it up on some NBA playoffs for sure. But as always, give a shout out to my man 40. Call him Silent Hill TDS. You see at the bottom of the screen, going over to Hitchhikers on YouTube. Check him out. He provided a great intro for the podcast, so please check him out. Show us some support. And of course,
greatest intro in the podcast game.
Hey man, tell them, bro. I mean, I've been trying to tell them. They thought I was just gassing them because he the homie and it's my show. I'm like, nah, man. Go find another podcast that got a custom song like that's fly. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. My boy next door that he doesn't catch it live, but he'll watch it in the morning on the way to work. So he leaves at like 5:30.
Yeah.
And bro, at night, like if I chill with him to smoke a blunt, he'll say to me, he'll start singing a song. He's like, wow, like he's like, bro, it sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I told him, I said it was custom made by a friend of his.
Yeah. So I mean, and it's something that I think is pretty damn dope. And I'm always support the homie Silent Hill. So, but look, while y'all checking out Hitchhikers, my guy, come on over I.O.W Sports Network. Check out our YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification and let you know every time we drop content. And then of course, catch us on Twitter, I.O.W Sports 1. Also, as well, Facebook and Instagram at I.O.W Sports Network. You can catch me, chop it over me personally, Casey Walker Mar on Twitter, Walker Mar on Facebook and Instagram. Hey, MJ, tell them when they can find you on IG, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm new to this technology type shit, the social media stuff. But I do have an Instagram and I will be more active, but it's m.j.j.1129 at Instagram.
Hey, there it is.
And the only thing I ask is you guys be polite.
Hey, that's it. That's it for sure. And then of course, let's give a shout out to Let's Talk Sports as we simulcast the I.O.W Sports Late Night Hour show over there as well. So if you happen to be checking us out over there, just be so kind, hop on over to I.O.W Sports Network YouTube channel, give us a like, share, subscribe for the show. Now that we got all the preliminary stuff out the way, man, hey, it's time to talk sports, my guy. And you know what? I got one top play tonight, and I'm not,
only one.
Yeah, only one, because I think it only deserves one. I think we only.
You didn't see what he did in the 8th?
Well, I'm just saying
that's who it is.
Well, I'm just saying because of this situation, and of course, it's the conversation of certain people, certain individuals that's going to be in the MVP talks. So I just think it's fair that this is a night that he deserves a wild card. Top play of the night to himself. I just think it's right. So without further ado,
he had two top plays. He had a diving catch in the 8th inning. If that's who we're going with.
Well, yes, but I just want this one specifically because it's going to lead into a great conversation that I think we need to have. So, hey, without further ado, the one, the only reigning MVP with the top play of the night.
Hard hit center field. Judge will chase and camp under it and catch it at the wall. Judge had a beat on it from the very beginning and just waited for it to come down on the track near the wall. Hard hit by Ohtani.
Full count pitch home to Ohtani. Launched out to deep center field. Judge back on it, tries to time his leap, and he brings it back. One MVP robs the other. Come on! Oh man, you can't write this kind of stuff.
Man, hell of a concentration because he was there in plenty of time. Hell of a concentration.
All I gotta say is
hold on to that ball.
All I gotta say is what a damn play.
And it couldn't happen. He couldn't have robbed a more nicer guy in the world. And not for nothing, the dude hit a 2-run fucking bullet, for a home run yesterday. But
Judge ain't done shit, bro.
But he ain't done shit in the he ain't done shit otherwise than that.
Well, I mean, so like let's have that conversation, MJ. I mean, obviously, when the Angels come to the Bronx, you already know how the media is going to hype it up as the Ohtani versus the Judge, series. That's just, to me, that's second nature. That's going to come with the territory of Otani versus Judge. I mean, they've been in the conversation of AL MVP for the last 2-3 years, going back and forth. Otani won one a couple of years ago. Judge won it last year. So
Otani won it 2 years ago, and Judge was last year. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I mean, who other than those two names are the favorites to battle for it this year? I mean, there's really no other names that are really popping out your head that's going to AMJ has a legitimate shot of winning it over these two.
I'll give you two names to watch out for.
Okay.
As much as I hate to say it, Rafael Devers from Boston, and Jose Ramirez from Cleveland. Those are two to keep an eye on. Even like Jordan Alvarez, keep an eye on him. From Houston.
Are you talking about guys that have a legitimate chance at like winning MVP?
Possibly.
Okay.
Because you never know how to play. How the season's going to pan out.
Okay.
Because let's say Rafael Devers, let's say he has a best career year, of his life. Puts up like these absolutely ridiculous numbers, and let's say some are on par with Judge and Otani, maybe some are better.
Yeah.
It could happen with that kid. He's going to be an MVP. One of these coming years. He's that good.
Are you talking about Devers?
Rafael Devers from from Boston, third baseman.
Yeah.
Really solid player.
Yeah, but here's my only problem with Devers is like he's always. I guess looking at his numbers, he's always kind of been solid. He to me, in my opinion, I don't think he's had that breakout season yet. If that makes sense.
No. Last year, actually, I'm gonna pull up his stats this year.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me 1 second.
But I do like Jose Ramirez because I actually kind of picked him like as one of the sleeper guys that might sneak under the radar and steal some votes away from either Judge or Otani. Here's my thing. And here's one thing that I think we didn't have a chance to discuss the other day. As always, Giancarlo Stanton goes on the injured list. How long is he out?
Minimum 6 weeks. 6 to 8 they're calling. 6 to 8 they're calling. So with his past injury with the hamstring, this might take longer to heal, so it might be longer.
And he's a big guy.
Yeah.
And he's a power guy.
And he's not a spring chicken either.
No.
He's not in his 20s no more.
No. And not only that, it's because he's such a muscular build guy and like just so bulky. Like those injuries, they seem to linger a lot longer for him. That's why you see the reoccurring hamstring injury.
The cat is skipping leg day. He's straight up skipping leg day, bro. Because he's all upper body.
Yeah.
When he runs, he gets hurt.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
He needs to hit the weight room with Saquon and really get those fucking muscles up in your legs. Be squatting 700 pounds.
Yeah, but y'all didn't already gave him the bread, bro. Y'all didn't already gave him the bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
How do you move?
I agree with my brother. They don't need Stanton. It's
y'all, bro. Y'all been giving Aaron Hicks the blues, bro.
you just said the wrong name.
Y'all been giving Aaron Hicks the blues, dog. He's been so disappointing for y'all. Y'all been, bro. I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he's receiving death threats.
Wait for it. That's all I gotta say is wait for it. You just said the wrong name.
Y'all on his head.
Because if I know my brother,
Y'all on that man's head, dog.
and rightfully so, dude. The guy,
no doubt. See, here's the thing, especially when all right, so New York Yankees players, Los Angeles Lakers, think of any historic franchise that are used to winning, Boston Celtics, a team that has that many championships and they have this pedigree that of championship caliber, and when you're on that squad, more times than not, you're paid pretty handsome. And Aaron Hicks has got some good money floating in his pocket, and this dude is stinking up the joint. Like, you get booed. I mean, that's just the fact of the matter is, and fans is on your head. Because there's a certain level of expectation that you are expected to have when you put on the pinstripes, when you put on the purple and gold, when you put on the Boston or Celtics across your chest. There's a certain level of expectations that you are upheld to by fans. Yes. And if you don't meet it, even if you'd have, bro, Jeter got booed.
Dude, it don't matter. Judge got booed last year.
Judge got booed.
After hitting 62, he got booed in the playoffs for
it don't matter who you are. If you're not performing, you're gonna get the boo birds and you're gonna get some shit talked to you straight by your fans. You know what I'm saying?
Out.
Yeah.
And me and my brother and one of our best friends, the other guy's name is Mike also.
Hey man, bro, hey Mike, he said, "Don't get me started, dog."
That's why I tell you, Lamar, trust me, he will fucking go on a rant about Hicks because he absolutely despises Hicks. You know, and rightfully so, man. You know, he just, it's like both of us hate seeing his name in the lineup.
Bro, I saw him get struck out the other game, the other night on Tuesday. Literally just look at the ball go right past him into the catcher's mitt and just knew he was out and just walked straight to the dugout. I'm like, bro, what is that? What is that?
That's him waiting on one pitch and seeing another.
Like what? Like, bro, like he didn't even attempt to swing. I'm like,
no,
bro, like Matt. The damn bat, if it was a person, it built the campsite on his shoulder, bro.
Dude,
like literally
you can't hit the ball. You can't hit the ball if you don't take the bat off your back.
Like the bat grabbed a pillow and laid down on his shoulder, man.
It's like, yo, I'm just gonna take a nap right here.
It took a nap. It took a nap.
I'm like, listen, bro, how many pitches do I got here?
I'm like, what is this, dog?
I'll give you 5. He's like, all right, I'll take a 5-minute nap.
I'm like, what? Yo, that was hey, I understand why y'all Yankees fans is on Aaron Hicks' ass. This dude he's been looking pathetic, even in the games that I've been seeing on a national viewing purpose when the Yankees are on national TV. So it's like, damn, bro, like, what is this? Like,
bro, he had one decent season with the Yankees when he first came over.
And got paid.
His first role. I mean, granted, the contract they signed in him was like 10 years. No, sorry. He's only getting paid like $10 million a year.
AP, don't get me started, bro. Why would you do that to me, dog? We gonna get to that. Trust me. I don't even know why you would even see. It's people like AP that
really get you going right off the bat, man.
Like I'm a vent about them later, and you trying to like get me riled up, AP, and I'm not trying to get riled up to talk about that trash Lakers performance tonight. All right, I'm not trying to.
Yeah, AP, where was you last night? I had my jersey shit out on for you.
I mean, like this is crazy, bro. So I mean,
I don't understand why they don't cut their fucking losses with the guy. I mean, he is only making $10 million a year. But bro, he's taking up a roster spot. He's a switch hitter that can't hit worth the shit from either side of the plate. His defense is fucking lacking. He's not as fast as he was. He can no longer be a full-time center fielder.
No.
You know, so that's out the question. Like, it's just what is his purpose, man? I don't get it. I do not get it. Like year in, year out, he is in that lineup and on that team.
I don't get it, bro. No, I'm with you. I don't get it. But I mean, there's that guy on every team that you like, yo, how the hell is this dude on a roster, bro? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's on every roster, every sport. You always, somebody's like, yo, how did this dude even make the roster? Like, this dude's a scrub, bro. But I mean,
bum. He's a bum.
Straight booty juice, bro. For real. But let's move on because I think we got some other interesting things in the world of baseball to talk about before we get to other topics of the basketball and the baseball. And I gotta get your opinion on this, MJ, because you're my baseball guy. I gotta get your opinion on this. All right, so you ready for this?
I think I know where we're going.
All right, let's do it.
You sweat and rosin, your hand is sticky. But I don't get how I get ejected when I'm in front of MLB officials doing exactly what you want and being deemed that my hand's too sticky when I'm using legal substance. I do not understand that.
There's talk of substance on the glove, on his arm.
Talk to me, dog. Come on, man. You my baseball guy. I defer to you.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. The headphone thing ain't working right now. The fucking wire key is popping out, so I'm just gonna use.
It's okay, but I hear you.
Okay. My take is, as a starting pitcher, and you could probably ask 95% of the league batters if they want the pitcher to be using something to keep control of that ball, from getting at it. The way they keep altering the baseballs, lowering the seams, fucking with the grip on it. You want some type of grip, some type of grip on the ball. Don't want it to get out of control, hit somebody in the head, possibly end their career. You don't need that. But if you're going to allow them to use the rosin, and he was legally using it, and he still gets ejected for it. Now, was it just rosin? We good?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. He said it was built up rosin. Okay. They had him change gloves. They had him wash his hands. And supposedly, the second time they checked him on the way out, he still had a lot of buildup on his fingers. So they, automatically ejected him for it. Okay. He was screaming, it was built up rosin and sweat, which very well could be. But the umpires do not want you coming out of the dugout with something, on your hand.
Something sticky, yeah.
Yeah. If you build it up on the mound, that's one thing. But
so let me ask you this.
Plus they were playing at LA when I'm sure it was probably a little bit warm.
Yeah, it's hot in LA. So let me ask you this. Do in your opinion, is this, do you think Scherzer was trying to have an advantage? Trying to cheat the system? Or in your opinion, was it just built up rosin and sweat? So let's backtrack a second. Can you attest that when rosin builds up with your sweat, kind of gets a little sticky and kind of could form some buildup on the hands? So can you attest to that?
Repeat that again.
No, I'm saying can you attest to that? Like confirm Scherzer in the part that he's saying, like when sweat and rosin builds up, it gets sticky.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. 100%. That's why the rosin bag is out there.
Yes.
You know, that is legal. The rosin
Mhm.
bag is legal.
Well, that's the only thing they're allowing.
You know, but they do understand that rosin does it does build up,
Mm-hmm.
especially with sweat. It will build up and become sticky.
Okay.
You know, my thing is, I don't think Scherzer was trying to cheat,
Okay.
but he was using a substance that is legal on the mound to both sides, you know, both teams. Bro, and we'll get to my brother's comment there in a second. Because he kid was phenomenal. Well, he's not a kid, he's, you know, grown man. Phenomenal pitcher. Lefty, knuckleball, curveball, pick off, nasty. What were you saying? Yeah, you know, with Scherzer, like I said, I don't believe it's a foreign substance. I really don't. You know, the rosin, that's what it's there for.
Yeah.
And supposedly, from what I understand, I mean, I don't quote me on this because I don't think it's 100% true. But I had heard that Phil Cuzzy is the only one that has thrown people out for the sticky substance. You know, but they also asked Scherzer, like I said, to wash the hands, rotate gloves, and you know, and I guess when they checked him coming back out, he still had sticky shit, all over his hands, and it was a no. They said you got to go.
I'm just confused from Major League Baseball, because you brought up a true point, and we brought this up on the show before. Why would you not want these pitchers to have full control of you got guys who throwing up to 102, 103 miles per hour. I would prefer that they have full control of that fastball going 103 miles per hour. I'd rather have it end up in the catcher's mitt than at my dome. So please,
dude, it could be lights out at any time.
Yeah. So I'm just like, dude, it's sending a confusing message. So it's like, yeah, you want more action from the hitting point, but you're willing to sacrifice their health with having no control of a 103 miles per hour fastball.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm confused. Like what is your actual message you're trying to send, Major League Baseball?
And here's the thing, Lamar.
Rob Manfred, what are you trying to send?
Here's the thing, Lamar. Think about how many guys are throwing 100 nowadays.
You got
every single team has, you know,
they got
1, 2, 3 guys that can absolutely bring the heat.
Yeah,
every team does. So it's not like it was back in the day where there wasn't that many people that were hitting 100. You know, obviously Nolan Ryan was hitting 100. You know, Clemens in his heyday was hitting 100. You know, Pedro could, get up there. Randy Johnson.
Oh yeah,
but
Randy Johnson.
Those guys had control.
Yeah,
I mean, Nolan Ryan and Pedro Martinez, they'll throw at you.
Yeah, but think about this, Matt. All those guys, all those Hall of Famers you listed, they were playing in an era where they weren't tripping about this foreign substance with pitchers trying to keep control. Like now with this whole emphasis of it, that's what's really confusing me. Like before it wasn't a problem. Like now it's an issue. You're confusing your viewership, your fans who watch the game, because I prefer to have a clean game. Nobody's getting hit. We've already seen a few people already get smacked in the jaw already this year. So if the rosin isn't enough to help with these guys get the grip, like you said, they're altering the baseball. They're lowering the seams, which have always been and you guys can attest to this, has been one of the pitchers, A's to help with their grip.
Absolutely. You flatten that ball out. He don't have.
It comes a more smoother surface.
To do something to that leather to work it up. And I've said this on the show many times. Why are you altering the baseball year in and year out?
Leave it alone.
One baseball every single ballpark. I don't want to hear there's three different types. One sent to Yankee Stadium, one sent to where it was L.A. and another one's somewhere else. Why are you doing that?
I don't know, man.
Stick with one baseball,
It's nuts.
year in, year out. That's it. Stop alternating shit. There's no reason for it. Baseball is not a complicated game.
No.
It really isn't. It's hard to play, not complicated though. But here's a question to you. Why do batters use pine tar?
So they can get a grip on the bat.
Why is that allowed?
Oh, they're still allowing pine tar?
Oh,
I didn't even know. Okay.
Oh yeah. They didn't touch that.
Well, I know that they get what irritated if you got an excessive amount on there. But
Yeah,
I mean,
you can't raise it a certain amount of inches, up the bat. It's got to stop like I guess a little bit before the barrel actually really starts.
yeah.
They have their measurements of how far up the pine tar could go. I don't know the exact dimensions, but it is they do allow it to a certain degree on the bat.
And at this point, like they got so many safety nets, there's no such thing as a bat going in the stands anymore. You know what I'm saying? So
say that again.
Hey, they got so many safety nets that there is not a such thing as a bat going into the stands anymore. Foul balls don't even go into the stands. You got to damn near hit like way above the net for it to even go into the stands anymore. Like they have literally turned your first few rows into the stadium like a huge safety net all the way down to the foul pole line. Every stadium.
Yep. So
I don't get it. Like Rob Manfred, what are we doing, bro? Fix this shit. Because you're destroying.
I think he's trying to incorporate more offense,
which is fine, but you can't risk the hitter's safety trying to create more offense. You not allowing pitchers having control of the ball puts the hitters in harm's way.
Yeah.
Point blank period. I mean, to me, there's no ifs, buts, or any way to even try to fix it to say that it's not doing that, because it is. I mean, boy, I don't know how Rob Manfred in the front office of Major League Baseball doesn't see this. But
maybe he does, and he just he's sticking with his plan.
I don't think they care, bro. Because you know why he doesn't care? Because look at how the rates of the games have gone down. I just saw like an hour and 50-minute game the other day. It's a 1-0. I can't remember who played, but the game went an hour and 50 minutes. Rob Manfred was probably oozing in his pants when he saw that. He's like, quicker games? Oh, quicker games? Oh, yeah, that's what I like to see, because we're getting their money quicker. But damn the safety. Come on, man. Hey, AP, you bring up a good point, but they're taking that away. They're taking that away from the fan experience as well. And I get the safety reasons for the foul balls and the speeds that they can go up there, but it does take away, it takes away from souvenirs that you always used to love as a kid, trying to catch a foul ball. And I get the safety things, because there's been some foul balls that going at like 80, 90 miles per hour and beaming some girls or some little kids or some unsuspecting fans. I get it. Or a bat might jump in the crowd, and you definitely don't want a bat flying in the crowd. I get it.
But also, Lamar, when you go to a professional sport, you need to be there to pay attention.
That's another factor.
You can't be going to these games sitting close, at least close enough,
and you on your phone,
where a foul ball could come out quick.
Yeah.
Or back and come flying. You need to be paying attention.
Matter of fact, every stadium used to have the warning signs right there in the front few rows. It says, "Hey, make sure that you're paying attention. Flying objects may come into your area." I remember seeing those at every stadium, every baseball stadium that I've been to.
Yankee Stadium used to have them posted.
Yeah, every stadium had them posted. So,
and just to answer AP's question, hey, listen, man, I'm trying to build I.O.W. with this wonderful crew of Wildcard Mar and Detroit Mel and the big homie Nick Shine.
yeah, man.
I'm just trying to be a part of the movement. I ask if they want to come in watch. I don't force nobody. I put it out there.
Yeah, man.
Using my brothers because he's got to get up early for work.
And we appreciate the love, man. We appreciate the love.
Yeah, but MJ17, honestly, he's one of my best friends.
Shout out to MJ17.
Known the kid since I was in grade school.
Yeah, man.
He's that's my dog for life, man. But yeah, and then my brother, it's good to see him in here too.
Yeah,
he's big MJ, the OG
big MJ, OG MJ.
He's the older. He's the oldest of
man.
Of us.
So let's transition this thing because AP didn't already tried to get at me already, man. So, hey, man, I'm disappointed.
Let's backtrack to that.
I'm disappointed. I gotta admit, I'm disappointed in my Lakers. Is because don't get me wrong, and the stats will show it, and every big talking head is going to talk about it. The Memphis Grizzlies do play better without Ja. And it's not because Ja isn't dynamic, because he is. The thing is, the reason why the Memphis Grizzlies play better without Ja Morant is because Ja Morant, he controls the ball. He's pretty much the ball handler, and he's a dynamic scorer. And so, yes, we know that about Ja. But the thing is that, he commands so much attention that sometimes you're not involved in the game. Now, when you take that dynamic situation out of the equation, it forces everybody else to step up their game and play more as a cohesive team unit. And that's what you get tonight. I mean, they literally told and just balled on the Lakers, man. I mean, I'm just disappointed, bro. Just disappointed, man. I come on, man.
Hey, as you should be, big. Look at my dicks last night. Disappointing. But the only thing I could say is, at least both of our squads.
You all right over there, MJ? All right. Well, let him get his. You all right? You good, man?
It's that banana pudding thing. No. What I was saying. At least both of our squads went on the road and got one. So now we go home. Go home for 2. If we can take care of business at home, come out 3-1 on both sides.
Yeah, man.
You feel confident. Feel confident. But if he, if the Knicks lose game 2, I'm not gonna start ruling out the possibility of them losing the series. But I still got them in 6 regardless.
Yeah, I feel you on that, but I'm just looking at Anthony Davis. What are we doing, bro? I love your defense.
What do you have, 13?
Yeah, so I give him credit. You got 5 blocks, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, but come on, my guy, you got 13 points, 4-14 shooting.
What was it? 4-14?
What is this? What
are we doing? They've been talking him up all playoffs,
No, I mean, but to his credit, MJ, he's been on a tear the last month. So I guess this is just a time that he had an off night. But my thing is like Adams isn't playing, Brendan Clark isn't playing. Like both they're not even gonna play in the series, and like you should be able, like, he was over there, getting Jaren Jackson was giving him the business, man. I mean, he
Understandably
was
so. Jaren Jackson's a
defensive player of the year. Yeah,
hell of a player, man.
AP said
Yeah, I see that.
he's the next Drew Holiday. Hey man, it's like if Anthony Davis could just be more consistent like he's been the last month. I don't know why all of a sudden he picked tonight when you don't. I mean, really, the only resistance you should worry about is Jaren Jackson. And don't get me wrong, defensive player of the year, yes. But come on, man, you're supposed to be this talented guy. Like, come on, do your work. Like
what are you doing?
Well, because my thing is, when you are literally going against some of the best guys, that's when you're supposed to step your game up to that next level. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to embrace that challenge. Yep. And you just got dominated, man. Just disappeared in tonight's game. And then of course,
as they say, he got worked.
Yeah, he got worked. And then of course it falls on LeBron to try to win the game. And my thing is LeBron's not that guy anymore to go out and take over like he was 25, 26, 27-year-old LeBron anymore. So I mean,
but he swear he is though.
Yeah, but my thing is whether he swears that he is or not, my thing is that's not conducive to the Lakers winning. Because this needs to be.
I mean, if you look at it, like LeBron only had 3 assists tonight. 28 and 12 on 12 of 23 shoot, 1 of 8 from downtown. That'll kill you right there.
Yeah, I don't know why you're taking that many 3-point shots and you're not making them. Are these guys not watching our show? This is now 3 nights in a row that we are sitting here and looking at teams that just keep refusing to not change your offensive strategy. Stop shooting the 3 if you're not making it.
Bro, they were 7 of 26.
Bro, come on. That's even more disgusting.
26.9%. And then you had Memphis at 11 of 36 for 30.
That's trash, bro. Like, stop. Like, we can't keep watching the same product from the damn NBA where these dudes get in a 3-point shooting contest and you're not making them. My thing is, if you're not even clipping 42%, 43%, stop shooting it. Because 42 and 43% is more watchable than this damn 26% crap. Stop. That's not entertaining to me. It's bad basketball.
You're starting 5. Davis was 1 of 1. Vanderbilt 0 for 1. LeBron James 1 for 8. Russell 1 for 5. Austin Reeves 1 for 3.
Like, come on, man. Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. Anyway, it's funny that we said Drew Holiday. You know, Drew Holiday is setting us up, bro. He's setting us up. And you know exactly what he's setting us up for. So Drew Holiday actually decided to show up tonight as the Bucks tie up the series 1 apiece with the Miami Heat. He goes 10 for 19, 24 points, 11 assists, 5 boards, a steal. Still go 4 for 10 downtown. So 40%, still more efficient than 26. So I'm not going to raise hell.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, I'm not going to raise hell about that.
Nope.
Brook Lopez showed up, 12 of 17. He put in 25 points.
Only had 4 boards though. You figure he had a little bit more.
And then Chris Middleton, he's the one that took the off night. So is he like Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday can never be on at the same night. Either one's going to be on and one's going to be off, but they can never be on at the same night for some reason. But hey, they shot lights out as a team in 3-point. They shot 51%, so that's pretty damn efficient. I mean, you take 49 shots, but sheesh,
25 out of 49.
That's a lot of that's a lot of 3-point attempts, bro. That's crazy. But hey, when you make them, this is the result that you get. You get a blowout win. But the only backside is that if you're not making these threes, man, you're losing this game. And so, like, I'm not a fan of the lose or die by the 3, strategy. It's to me, it's a gamble, man.
If you look at their bench, Angles was 5 to 6 from 3,
Mm-hmm.
and that guy, how do you pronounce his name? Connaughton.
Connington, Pat
Yeah,
Connington. Yeah,
he's a white dude. Yeah, he
yes,
was
yeah.
6 for 10 from
Yeah.
downtown.
Shot lights out for sure. But and Bobby Portis went 3 for 4. So yeah, you got more than guys that shot pretty efficient for the 3-point line, which is good. Hey, but still, if you're not making them joints, man, you to me you're almost shooting yourself in the foot. So all right, MJ, big MJ, man, go get you some rest, my guy. So
All right, bro. I'll talk to you tomorrow, bro.
AP says I'm going to say it now. Drew Holiday won't get over 18 points next game. Hey, I want to see the over under on that over his projected points. Quick update with the Minnesota and Denver Nuggets game. As they're in game 2 right now, you have 81-80. Timberwolves are up by 1 point. 2 minutes left in the third. So and now 83-82. Minnesota is up. So we'll keep an eye on that for sure. I don't know, man. Is that's one thing that's really starting to just irk my nerves about these playoff games, man. It's like we can't keep doing this live by the 3, die by the 3 strategy, and it's multiple teams doing it. And so, like, if you're not making them, man, you're shooting yourself in the foot, and you're giving your opponent just an easy way to, especially if they're behind, you're giving them an easy way to get back in the game, and you're also making it a way that you get beat, man. And it's nuts. I want to get to this last topic, and we'll finish the show out on this.
Damn, the show's over already?
Yeah, we got about like 15 minutes left. So
your
boy,
okay, 50. Okay, because I looked at my phone, I saw 11:55, and then I looked up, I was like, oh, we still got like 13 minutes left. All right.
Nah, man. I mean, time be flying, dog. I mean, we'll be having good conversation, good sports conversation, good little sports debate. It's a beautiful thing. But
I was pulling up the box score of Minnesota and Denver when you.
Yeah.
When I the time.
I think it's gonna be a pretty good. But real quick, I'm gonna play this clip of Tua, and we're gonna discuss what he had to say.
Sounds good, man.
Just a quick follow-up. I know there was a lot of talk about you, about what you should do and whatnot. I mean, truthfully through it all, was there any thought about, walking away or whatnot after, the entire football protocol? And just if not, what kind of led you to have that confidence to not really consider that?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think I considered it, for a time. Having sat down with my family, having sat down with my wife, and having those kind of conversations, but really, it would be hard for me to walk away from this game with how old I am, with my son. I always dreamed of growing, playing as long as I could, to where my son knew exactly what he was watching his dad do. And it's my health, it's my body, and I feel like this is what's best for me and my family. So I love the game of football. If I didn't, I would have quit a long time.
All right, man. Interesting comments, man. How you feel? You think Tua is making the right decision? Based off of what you just heard from right there.
Get your little smoky smoke. If this is gonna be the last topic, get your little smoky smoke, and we'll have our little freestyle here. Man, I don't know if he's making the right decisions. I'm not in his corner, I don't know what the doctors are saying. When you have multiple concussions, man, that don't go away. This is going to keep happening. As much as they keep trying to alter the helmets and protect the quarterback, he's the type that comes out the pocket and winds up taking a tackle. Even if it's not a hard tackle, it's hard enough for his head to bounce off the turf or the grass.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he's a grown man, and if a team wants to put him out there, I'm sure there's got to be like cause and effect in his contract. With the injuries, like, listen, like, we're not forcing you, but if this happens, something's got to be worked out in that contract. That if this shit keeps happening, like a retirement package or something, dude, the brain is a tricky thing.
Mm-hmm.
The brain is a tricky thing.
It is.
And we've talked off camera. I got some issues with the brain going on right now, and it is fucking tricky, man. And you don't want to fuck with your brain, bro, especially when you can help it.
Yeah.
At the young age, I don't want to see the man retire, but just like we always talk about Brandon Roy, hated to see the kid retire, but he just knew that he couldn't hold up with the knees and stuff.
Yeah.
Tua, this is a whole different ball game, bro. This is your fucking mind. This is your head. Like, this is where all your essentials are, and you're fucking with. You're taking blows.
Yeah.
So, is he making the right decision? I can't answer that, because I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel you. And AP brings up a good point. He says you can't predict CTE; it just happens. And the crazy thing about CTE, you can't get diagnosed on it until what?
Till you're dead.
You know what I'm saying? So, and the thing is like,
but the thing is, AP, he's not going out like Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck hung up because he was getting his ass handed to him. He was just tired of taking hits. It wasn't that he retired like from concussions. It was just getting beat up by grown ass men in the NFL. Taking the amount of hits he did.
But MJ, I agree with you that I think Andrew Luck retired because his body was just getting beat the crap up. But at the same time, all the abusement that he took, there might have been some concussions in there a time or two that we might not been reported on or told about.
Yeah. So, I'm not gonna. I will not deny that because I'm pretty sure there was because there are times before this rule really got implicated. Yeah. With the blue tent, like right away, you got a spotter upstairs watching. They see any little movement or
something
a shaky, got to come off the field.
Yeah.
And that just started, within the last
2 years ago. Yeah.
I was going to say 4 years, maybe.
Yeah, probably so. 2 or 3 years ago.
Give or take.
Yeah.
So that was after Andrew Luck, left the league.
Yeah.
So, there might have been plenty of times where they had to pull him from the game if this was implicated back in, let's say, like 2010.
Yeah.
It could have.
He was getting beat up, man.
Yeah, he was. He was. It's like David Carr. When David Carr got drafted by Houston, man.
Yeah.
His rookie season, they set the record. I don't know if it still stands, but I think Burrow might have broke it. But he had 60 sacks. Yeah, it was like 60 in his rookie year.
He was getting abused, yo.
You know what I mean? You one can only take so much punishment like that.
True.
Granted, you'll say, let's say out of those 60 sacks, even if you say 25 of them were good shots. I'll go a little less than 50%. So let's say 25 out of 60 were, hard shots that you got up, damn, oh, that fucking hurt, wobbling a little bit. And they didn't say nothing. You went back to the huddle, you regained yourself, and then you're snapping the next play.
Or hit you with the smelling salt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And really, MJ, I'm almost at that same level as you, where you don't know if you can really answer that question, if he's doing the right thing or not. The only thing is that we can always just offer our opinion and try to look at it at a grand scheme and just, have our take, but we can't sit here and say whether Tua is making the right decision or not. My only thing is when you hear that interview and him in that press conference, he's aware of the things that matter because he brought up his family, he brought up his wife, he brought up his son. So he's aware and cognizant of the actual things that are very important outside of football and things that you would have to deal with if you're not right with your brain taking all these hits. And so
and not for nothing, it's not always your head always doesn't have to hit the ground.
Yeah.
It could rattle in the helmet. And granted, they try to protect you inside that helmet, but doing that, that can't be good for your head either.
Honestly, it just takes like a whiplash movement of your head to be concussed, and especially
that's kind of like what I was alluding to. Like you take a hit, let's say your sandwich or something.
Yeah,
and the head does does one of those.
Yeah, because what I think what people really aren't really understanding when it comes to concussions is that it happens when your brain rattles against your skull, and that force. And all it takes is force, and like we can speak on how anything can create force to make that of your head, of your brain hitting your skull, and that creates the bruising part of the concussion. So it's like it's when you have that many concussions that he had in 1 year, like to me that like
that's alarming, bro. It's alarming.
It's past alarming. It's to me it's at the point where I'm like damn,
the bells are ringing, like the toll of death is ringing.
It's like damn to it, like you're recognizing the danger and you're totally. I'm not saying he's ignoring it, but I'm like, bro, like that's more than an alarming rate of concussion that you had in 1 year. That's to me is like, bro, like I think you're playing football Russian roulette right now.
Now let me ask you a follow-up question. What does Miami do if he gets another concussion this year? Let's say it's like game 2.
I'm telling you right now, MJ, hear me out. If I'm Miami Dolphins, find a way to get you're not gonna get none of these top quarterbacks in the draft this year. Find you one of these Hendon Hooker from Tennessee. Find you a development quarterback. I mean, look what the Eagles did. They get Jalen Hurts in the second round. Yeah. He takes him to the Super Bowl. Y'all just paid him a whole bunch of money the other day. Go find you a Hendon Hooker in the second round, third round. Develop him, and because you need it. I don't care what Miami says, how much supportive they're gonna say that they are to it. You need a backup plan, and you need a legit backup plan that's gonna be able to come in and play 6, 8, 9, 10, probably multiple games for you. You need a backup plan. I don't. To me, there's no other way around it. Miami needs a backup plan. If you're going to stick with Tua, fine. But you're talking about a guy that is literally can add one wrong hit any type of way, and he's concussed.
Bro, the way I say it, Could be one wrong hit from being basically dead, brain dead. What whether it may be, like all it takes is that one shot in your brain to just go, and that could be it, man.
Yeah.
That could be it.
Not for real.
But not for nothing. He's a grown man.
He is. He can make the decision on his own.
If this is the decision he's making, now it's on the team whether or not they want to risk.
Yeah.
And then obviously they invested because they picked up this 5th-year option.
They did.
So at least they're going to give him that chance. Like, all right, we're developing a new helmet. We're going to try this out, and but there's got to be something. I mean, maybe not. It might be nothing in his contract now because it's still a rookie deal.
Because that's from the original rookie contract. This 5th-year option. Yeah. So how I see it is, what they're pretty much doing is picking up his option. He'll get paid for this 5th year, and I think that's more almost kind of what you said, almost like a retirement package, but kind of not without legally calling it that.
Yeah.
So
just in case he does have another episode or two, because NFL's in enough shit with the CTE cases as is.
Yeah. So it's more
now
like
you constantly allow this guy. NFL doesn't step in.
Now, what I will say this, MJ, if I'm the Miami Dolphins, I'm still gonna have you sign a waiver to participate in the season, to participate in physical activities. But
can they?
Oh, hell yeah, they can. That's how corporate. Look, the NFL is still a corporate ran type of entity. If they want to if they want to put up they can make their own policies and rules and regulations as it goes.
Yeah, I mean, they're like the United States government,
So I mean, yeah. So me personally, if I'm the owner of a team, I'm still wanting Tua to sign a waiver. Just hey, we warn you of the possibilities of further concussions that are possible repercussions that can come of a bad hit, and we have laid that out to you, and you're still choosing to play. So if you still choose to play, please sign his waiver. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Dolphins have if they haven't even done that already. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yep.
Because
like a kind of like an NDA, like an NDA sort of, like,
yes,
almost unless it happens, then we'll show it. But if it doesn't, then it stays disclosed.
And I wouldn't be surprised they had him sign that waiver the same time they picked up that option. I would.
It's got to go. It's got to go hand in hand, right? You would think.
I would. Yeah. Well, because I gotta protect my franchise.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, if you're gonna go after somebody, then possibly go after the NFL, but don't put me in the suit because I had you sign this waiver.
Yep. You ain't trying to pull a fast one on me, bro.
Oh no, sir. I mean, what? I don't know.
Like you want to play here and you want to risk it. We'll risk it with you to a certain degree.
AP says, won't that be a disrespect to Tua if you believe that don't give him the contract and cut him? Well, the thing is, AP is I just think that's just smart business. Like, we still got to always account the business side of football, NBA, Major League Baseball, hockey. Like, there's still a business side that goes with the sports side. And to me, it wouldn't be a disrespect. It was just, no. I need to take care of the business side of this situation. There's a business side and there's a sports side to every situation. The sports side is Tua can still possibly. We saw what he did last year. I thought he played well with the weapons that they gave him. So, I mean, there was a point in time people was talking about
he was playing in a top 10.
Yeah,
as a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah,
maybe even a little bit higher on that list at the time he played healthy.
Yeah, so when you look at the football side, yeah, there's some things that he can help us with, but there's a drawback to that football side.
Yep.
I'm not going to have you drain my business of a silver suit because you claim that
your
we were
dumbass chose
negligent
to
in your
go out
health.
there with your dumbass chose to go out there with brain injury, and now you wanna blame us.
Yeah,
You know, you ain't gonna blame us. We're gonna cover our ass. We are the owners. We are the business aspect of this. You ain't coming after us.
and
There's no way they're gonna leave a stone unturned right there, like and
No.
leave breathing room for two to
for
come after
litigation.
them financially.
No, oh, without a doubt. And and I'm pretty sure the NFL has some kind of parameters in there when laying out the risk of playing professional football too. So NFL is not stupid, and neither are these owners.
Nope.
Hell, they barely even want to pay y'all as it is.
Correct.
like literally, if these owners could find a way that these NFL players only get paid off endorsement money and not paid through the league, they would jump on that in a heartbeat. So they barely even want to pay you. So they damn sure are not going to leave themselves open to any type of litigation at all.
Oh, they're willing to pay you unless you're a quarterback in Baltimore. Everywhere else seems to be getting fucking paid.
Hey,
pay a guy up in East Rutherford fucking 81 guaranteed, and
touche, dog.
But you want to get to Anthony's question real quick? We could bang that out real quick.
So before you go think about this for the evening show, who would win in a 1v1 battle in their prime? LeBron and Shaq, MJ or Kobe? Oh, LeBron versus Shaq and MJ versus Kobe.
In their prime?
Well, MJ will win over Kobe because Kobe is the closest thing to MJ. So if Kobe is a clone of MJ, you still can't beat the original because there's some things that you can't take from the original. Like there's some things you can copy from the original, but there's some things of the original you just can't beat.
Bro, you take 92, 93 Jordan. Because I think that's when he was really, really fucking
in his groove. Yeah.
Yeah. He would beat Kobe, hands down.
Oh yeah.
And that's not taking nothing away from Kobe. Kobe was a great player. But that's what they say. If there's anybody close to Michael, it was Kobe.
Now Shaq and LeBron, I hate to say it. LeBron, he's going to be able to score on Shaq because he's going to be able to get outside, and be able to get around him. The only problem is he has to guard Shaq too in a 1v1 situation. Now, can he do that?
the only way LeBron beats him
is Smitty Wild. He said, I'll take Wizard MJ over any LeBron. Hey, you trolling for real?
Hey, Smitty, I ain't happy with you with your barbershop comment last night. I ain't forget. I was waiting for you to fucking pop on here. I go to listen. I got my own personal barber. I got it. I don't need a new barber.
Hey,
I got my shit. I got my shit nice and tight, bro.
Smitty been trolling, man. Come on, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, but I love that comment though. He said, "I'll take Wizards MJ over any LeBron."
and as much as I hate LeBron,
that's hilarious, bro.
Smitty, you my man, bro. It's all in love, man. It's all in love.
Yo,
that's what we do here, man. But Wizards MJ over any LeBron James. As much as I hate LeBron, I couldn't say that.
Hey, Pete coming at you, dog.
I'm motherfucker.
Hey, why y'all coming at MJ, bro?
Dude, I don't have a hairline. I got my shit. The way my hair grows, I can't cut it straight across. You know what I mean? So it's got to come up and go the way it does, the way my hair
MJ,
does.
don't feed into AP. He over there talking shit, man. Don't feed into AP, man.
Well, I can comment to his shit, you know.
Nah, because
Motherfucker stays hidden, so you don't even know what he looked like. You know what I'm saying?
hey, y'all wild, man. But look, man, that's our show, man. We gonna wrap it up. Man, good conversation, good show. And hey, make sure y'all tap in with us tomorrow, man. It's episode 300, so it's big benchmark for us over here at I.O.W Sports. But y'all know the deal, man. Let's give a shout out to Let's Talk Sports YouTube channel. So if you happen to be watching us over there, flip on over to I.O.W Sports Network on YouTube. Give us a like, share, follow, and join in the conversation and spread the word what we got going on. And that's where y'all can find all our content at. And then y'all can always tap in with us on Facebook and Instagram at I.O.W Sports Network. Join the Facebook page, I.O.W Sports 1 on Twitter. You can chop it up with me personally, KC Wildcard Mar on the Twitter, Wildcard Mar on Facebook and Instagram. Tell them when they can find you at on the Instagram, MGC.
You can find me at m.j.j1129 on Instagram. I will be more active on there. I will have more sports stuff on there. I might even have to make a new Instagram, do just sports and keep my private, keep that private for now.
Hey, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
But yeah, you'll follow me on there. I'll definitely be more active. Now this whole Twitter thing, me and you got to talk. When this show's over, keep it going until we can talk a few minutes.
Yeah, because we gonna have to get you up. But look, you know what the deal is, man. Anytime you see my face, you see my partner's face. I'm the Wildcard Mar. That's my homie MJ from NJ. And another episode in the books. Hey, man, y'all pop up with us tomorrow night for episode 300. Hey, y'all have a fantastic Thursday, y'all. Hey, peace and love. Be good.
Yeah. Come on. Silent Hill TV, yes.